Hello, I'm Nicholas Love, Global Vice President of Marketing here at Hotwire Global, and certainly happy to be able to talk with Matt Oakley, our head of data and analytics. There's a lot of big news happening with Hotwire Global, particularly within this space. New products, new capabilities, new services. Matt, let's talk a little bit about really the um, elevation of data and analytics as really a core service at Hotwire Global.
Yeah, so this is really a formalization of everything that we've been delivering for clients across a number of years. So we offer data analytics services across both our marketing and communications clients. And what we're doing with this new launch of the global offering is really bringing to life some of those offerings into a suite of products that we're bringing to the market. So this is these are innovations and services that we're already providing to clients. And through those partnerships and the work that we've done, we've really been able to hone in on what is going to offer our clients and our prospective clients the most value going forwards.
Yeah, ROI is the name of the game. That's just the reality that we live in. So let's kind of dive into the products, and first and foremost, let's start with Comms IQ. I know that Hotwire Global has had the reputation of really, being one of the best in the business from a communications and public relations perspective. But as we know, accounts' ability to really articulate the impact of their efforts has started to really rise in importance over the past few years. Can you talk a little bit about Comms IQ as a product and certainly what people can expect from it?
Yeah, sure. So Comms IQ really talks to that pain point that I think any communications professional will have felt deeply in the past, which is how do you measure the impact of the activities and all of the programs that you're running up to that kind of board level and back to the business. So Comms IQ is our way of distilling down all of those activities, all of the effort that we make as communications professionals into a measurable way to demonstrate the success and the value that those activities bring. So, what we're looking at is a suite of or a few tiers of different offerings within the Comms IQ portfolio, and that's really going to allow us to really help all of our clients, whatever size of business that they are, to bring that value in the measurement and reporting back to the business. So we can scale it up from a visualization suite that really hones in on a few metrics, obviously looking at the core metrics that align to your specific objectives, all the way through to a transformational program where we're looking at measurement frameworks, benchmarking, going out, sourcing different data sets, integrations for clients. So we're consultative across the board of all of our clients. So Comms IQ is, again, a really an elevation of what we're already delivering for clients and bringing it to our clients across the whole globe.
Great. No, really excited about some of the capabilities that you've talked about. I know that you and I in the past have really talked about, the importance of learning agendas and really being able to ask the right questions up front. And so certainly, if you're thinking about using questions as a kind of a directional focus point on identifying the most important metrics, right? Comms IQ can certainly kind of help give you some very quick visibility in terms of are those questions being answered correctly by the marketing or communications activity that's being put forward. So we know that we live in an omni-channel world, right, where people just by nature require a lot of different interactions to be able to make a different decision. And I'm really excited about audience IQ and really being able to kind of extract deeper intelligence about the respective audiences. And certainly, I know for all communications or marketing leads, this should certainly be something that excites them as well. Talk to us a little bit about audience IQ.
Yeah, so audience IQ is trying to get to the heart of what matters to our audience, how best we can engage that audience through our communications and marketing activities. So whether that's using intent data across, obviously that's something, technology that's been embedded into marketing programs for a number of years, but it's an underutilized piece of the puzzle within our communication space. So what we're really doing there is using that predictive analytics to understand what is going to resonate and gain cut through with our audience. Really looking at what kind of content they're reading right now and what's resonating, to enable us to produce strategies that are data led and have a predictive element within that. On top of that, we've got our social listening capabilities. So we've got a strong partnership with a few providers that really allow us to get into great depth into what the conversation around our brands are. So for our clients, it's really key to understand what the audience thinks about the brand. And if you're thinking about a corporate communications program and the reputation that you want to have with your audience, that social listening aspect can really enable us to understand where the chatter is around a brand or a topic, to enable us to then strategize and take advantage of the data that's in front of us. So this is really a culmination of a number of different sources that we're pulling together to give our clients the best visibility for their strategies moving forward, to enable that growth as a business, whether it be on the bottom line with revenue, which is what we're all focused on, but also from that brand and relationship and reputation standpoint as well. So the Audience IQ suite is really going to enable clients end to end to understand their audiences better and how to engage them.
We're talking about growth, right? I think that leads as a very nice segue to the next product, right? And a lot of things that I've said to my staff and mentees throughout the years, right, is that you have to be allergic to the plateau, and you can't rest in the laurels of past success or past performance, right? You have to continuously be grinding like bad breaks to continuously elevate the performance of your marketing and communications activity. And so Performance IQ is another suite that we're introducing. Talk to us a little bit about that beyond the name,
Yeah.
and how brands and prospective users can certainly benefit in this area.
Yeah, so Performance IQ is really honing in on the performance of the campaigns that we're running and looking beyond just the metrics that are in front of us, looking at the ways in which our audiences are interacting, whether it's via our advertising campaigns that we're running for clients across different channels. So if we're running LinkedIn ads, what is it about those ads that are performing well, aren't performing so well? And by analyzing that performance data in depth and looking at the different demographics or the different segments, we can really start to predict future behavior and enable us to optimize using that performance data. So our Performance IQ suite is another way to look at reporting and measurement, but it's really to look at the optimization of strategies, look at the performance across channel, looking at how our audiences are engaging, and then bringing them into a solution again to prove value to the business. So that could be looking at the 3 R's of ABM measurement, for instance, looking across relationship, reputation, and revenue, or it can look at our paid media campaigns, which channel is performing best, which audience segment is performing best, which ad content is performing best, again, to enable us to advise our clients where to spend their money and how to spend it with the most effectiveness. On top of that, our influencer solutions come into our Performance IQ suite, and that's going to what we're doing with that is pulling all of our insights from the influencer campaigns that we've run for clients and showing a pathway to success. So whether that be looking at their web analytics and looking at the correlation between when we use an influencer, the correlation between the post being put out there with that web traffic and that cut through that the brand is seeing on that back end. So what we're doing with Performance IQ is bringing a holistic solution to our clients to really show the impact of our campaigns.
The name of the game is impact, right? And certainly this last one, looking at it from an account IQ perspective, we know that ABM has really been rising in importance and being emphasized over the past 3 to 5 years. There's a lot of data points out here that talks a little bit about the efficiency and the ROI of ABM activity vis-a-vis traditional demand generation activities. Let's talk a little bit about account IQ and certainly what does that look like as a service as well?
So Account IQ is our hub for our ABM programs. What we're trying to do with Account IQ is really condense down all of the insights that we're gathering across channels, all of the resources that we're creating for our programs into one hub where sales and marketing people at our clients can go and digest the information that they need to get to. We know that when information is in multiple systems in silos, it becomes it dissipates. The insight loses a bit of value. So what we're trying to do with that is tell sellers to go to a one hub. You can get the intent data that we're running for clients. You can see it with an action next to it. You can see the pipeline that's being generated for the account. Next to that, it will be the battle card that's created so that you know how to engage your key stakeholders that you're trying to target all in one place. And with that comes alerts to your inbox, comes a performance IQ element to see how you're performing across your target accounts. And with that, sellers are really able to hone in on what matters to them in order to engage their target accounts and gain success in their ABM programs.
Thank you very much. I mean, certainly, again, as previously mentioned, exciting times for Hotwire Global. We're taking data and analytics to the next level, and certainly looking to drive disruption in everything that we do. So, I'm Nicholas Love. This is Matt Oakley, and thank you for tuning in. Take care.